Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Okay, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back. I needed the audio to kick in, but then immediately David's here yapping. Oh. That's fine. Okay, so we have to get to this guy before the SWAT, allegedly. Oh, okay, I see. Right. I remember what happened, because then I walked out here, and then it was like, well, there's like a bridge and a fight. I don't know, this looks like it's about to kick some shit off. Okay. What you got? Yeah, so what? Oh yeah, there just they be shooting down there. So is that the military? Which side's which? Well, that. Guess those are the cops on the left. Meanwhile, we're just like running over them. Dude, people hate Seraph. What's like? I need to know what the conspiracy is gonna be.
Jesus! Any news yet? Zeke hasn't found any juicy secrets yet, if that's what you mean. But he was positive we'd find something we could show to Pikus. Are you saying we got nothing? I know, man. I think you really messed up this time. Motherfucker, how are we gonna get out of this mess?
Okay, so these are two straight hallways. The next on the left, there is two doors we can open. So I guess we should go... Oh shit. This is not a tranquilizer. Okay, let's see where this guy turns first.
David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Pikus.
Is he? Is he hiding something?
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant.
E-book. Global Politics Review 2026 edition. That's now. Or a year from now. Chapter 3. State of American Disunion. After the 2015 oil crash, the United States found itself an embattled nation from within and without, struggling against the rising economic power of China. Internal pressures have grown, dissent against the draconian federal regulations, widening rich-poor divisions, extremism, and widespread discontent are weakening a nation that was once a great superpower. Radical choices by the government, suspension of Pax Communitatis, increased powers for FEMA and the NSA, the opening of the oil reserves, have served to bring order, but it may be too late to regain stability. Many states, Texas, Utah, California, are considering secession, while cities like Seattle, Dallas, and Chicago have become fortress states in an attempt to maintain normalcy in a dangerous environment. America struggles to hold itself together against the building pressures against the balkanization of building pressures of balkanization, but it is a fragmented nation on a downward spiral.
David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
Okay, so this guy has just been chilling outside. I don't think he's gonna move. I think he's just here for me to take him down. Honestly. Yo. Bop! Alright, let's move this man. Can I open this? Alright, come on in here, fella. Alright, give me your money, and apparently... you actually don't give me your machine pistol ammo. I don't even have a machine pistol. What's this? Damn. Okay, that's fine. Now, where's this vent go? Is this a fun vent, or is this a take us here vent from a different shortcut? We're going somewhere. Alright, took us to the first floor bathrooms, which might actually help us. Wait, is this where I was before? Or is this just... it just happens to look similar? What's this? Oh, nope, don't go. Okay, now I'm going. Now.
I'm about to peep. See anything?
Which way are you going? Oh god.
I see you.
What do you mean? Oh, come on. How did he see me? That's not my latest save, you liar. You liar game. Also, I've been trying to cut out loading screen time because it does load long on the Wii U, so if I miss one and it's just a segment of silence, I apologize. I think I've gotten all of them so far. I mean, I'm not gonna cut like every single. If one seemed short enough, I might have left it in. But okay, wait. If I go now, and then do this. Oh shit! There's like a million computers I could read in here, though.
Fuck. Zeke said there'd be something in here.
How many of them are there? There's at least 4. It looks like. I might be able to take them all out, actually.
Who's over there? I'm on.
Shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, it's just... my greed for intel, does it pass over the difficulty of taking out 4 guys in a room and then reading a bunch of emails? They're probably all the same, let's be honest. Wait a minute. Why am I doing this like this? If I'm actually going to do this strat, this is the way to do it.
Yo, someone there?
Fuck.
Did you hear that?
Did I hit him?
Cat.
I'm just gonna pretend that it did, and we're gonna shoot the next one. Okay, that one definitely did hit that guy. Okay, that one hit that guy. Someone's about to show. Okay, there. Oh god. What? Oh my god, he heard me stomping and I didn't know he actually. Oh my god. He actually heard me up there. That's crazy. Okay. We crouch. We'll crouch walk. We'll crouch. Sorry, now I'm talking over some of the loading screens, so now I have to leave them in there because now I'm planning. Okay. So we have 19. No, not even 19. We have 20 of these. Alright, right now. That guy's gonna see me if I pop my head up. Actually, really? Maybe he won't. Oh my god, how do they see me here? Oh, it's Jover, dude. Shit, I need this closed. Oh, it's over, it's over. Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I regenerating health? Wait, what the hell? Oh, right. Oh. Just drove them. Okay, I'm looking. I have... Oh god. Oh! Okay, we gotta play this differently. Oh, he's going back downstairs. Oh my god, I was so close. I thought he was actually further down. Shit. Okay, I gotta remember that when you aim down the sights, there's like more detail on the gamepad screen. Okay, remember. Keep it silent. Boom. In the booty. You. In the leg. Where's he? Where's he? Nope, stop that. Stop that. You better not have woke him up. So help me. Please. Okay. Worth 4 tranquilizer shots. So I can look at like 17 computers. Oh, and look at this. Got all my bullets back. Alright, definitely dropping a new save. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is a bath. Wait. The fancy ass bath. Oh my god, there's a. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's how we got here. Alright. Let's see. What do we got here? Time to start hacking. Alright, let's survey the situation. There's 2 gold nodes, it looks like. Okay, and then resources down there. Alright, let's hit the middle first. Then we hit that. Boom. Boom. Defend. Defend. Go. Go. Defend.
Access granted.
What? Wait, how am I supposed to get the cube? Alright, anyways. Weekend overtime. Hello again. I've been looking at the sign for this weekend. I noticed that we are still several people short of a full staff. Now, I cannot stress enough how important this contract is to David, myself, and many of you, so please consider making one small sacrifice for the good of the team. We're counting on you. Josie Thorpe, Plant Manager, Seraph Industries.
Access granted.
Easy. Alright. Hello all. Management realizes that you have all been working long hours to drive to fulfill recent military contracts. We recognize your increased efforts and we thank you for your unswerving dedication to getting the job done efficiently and with pride. Current increases in workload will only last 2 more weeks. On behalf of Seraph Industries, we thank you for your patience and dedication. Athene. Executive Assistant. We might have read that one before. Maintaining plant security important. From Mr. Pritchard. Due to the high competitive and rapidly changing nature of this industry, facility security is of the utmost importance around here. Therefore, I'm reminding employees to maintain the highest standards possible to ensure that all work-related issues remain off limits to non-employees. Do not allow others to enter the facility using your employee keycard. Do not ask husbands, wives, or children to meet you inside the building. And most importantly of all, do not play any shareware games during your lunch hour. Security is no laughing joke, people. Thank you for being aware of it. Frank Pitchard, Chief of Network Security, Seraph Industries. Oh, this one seems needlessly complicated. What do I actually need both sides? Oh, shit. Go! Oh my gosh.
Access denied.
What the fuck? It literally would not work. That's not me. I blame my gamepad. Holy shit.
Access granted.
Had more time. Alright. The temporary disruption of services. Services have been restored. Frank Pitcher wrote, there have been several network problems which prevent us from accessing external resources. We're investigating the breakage and we'll let you know as soon as it has been restored. IT department. Tim. This is like some weird ass project. I just heard from Josie that you and your team have been given clearance to move forward with the re-rig plan. We scheduled a meeting between you, Hal Porter, and me to review the workflow and some technical aspects. We're meeting Thursday at 4. Congrats on being selected. If this re-rig improves production flow, HQ will be very happy with us. Greg, line manager. Series 7. Bring it on, man. Fridge is stocked and ready to go. Tim Cadwell wrote, Danny boy, Tigers 5, Orioles on Picus Monday night. You up for it? Some kind of game, some kind of sports. Alright, we still got like a couple more. One of these is bound to have something crazy. Hopefully not the one I messed up.
Access granted.
Quality standards. Hello all. We've been working extra hours to deliver some large contracts. As we push our production quotes, I'd like to remind all employees that we need to take the necessary steps to ensure quality and safety in the workplace. 1-hour seminars have been arranged in all sectors to review the AISO 23,000 manufacturing standards and to look at the issues that you may have. Read the maintenance of these guidelines. Your sector manager will contact each of you to arrange a time that works for everyone. We have the utmost confidence in the work you are doing. We urge you to attend these seminars as a means to ensure that we continue to innovate and strive for the quality and Seraph Industries is known for. Greg, and then some soda cans. Guys, please remember to wash out your soda cans before depositing them in recycling bins. The sugar in those things is attracting an awful lot of gnats lately. Yes, you know soda isn't good for you, don't you? Hey man, just let them have the soda. We're fine.
Access granted.
Okay, we've read that. We've read that. Alright, what else? Spam. We're good.
Access granted.
Final push on contract 2027-001. As everyone, or hello everyone, as you know, we're in the final stages of production for the Typhoon system. First, I'd like to thank you for your hard work and dedication over the past few weeks. Everyone should be proud. This way, meet the rapidly approaching deadline. We make one final push to do this. We need to increase productions. Means running the plant on a 24/7 schedule. Means assembling the production staff for the next 2 weekends. If you are interested in working one or both weekends, both of the weekend shifts, please sign up at my office. If you choose to work, you will be compensated accordingly. A new shipment in. Back in town, Egghead. A whole new cart of merchandise. You want to take a look? Stop by. Just finished looking over the re-rig plan. Tim Caldwell came up for Assembly Line 2. It's ambitious. I really think it could work. If we can prove it, we'll cut down line run time without compromising safety and quality. I'm pretty sure David will agree with it. Tell Tim his team has the go-ahead, and then set up a meeting with them to review workflow and technical aspects. I don't need to do it, Jay. P.S. In case I forgot to tell you this morning, thanks, and I'm really looking forward to date night next week. Spicy. We're fine.
Access granted.
Here, tickets. Thought maybe someone is interested. Good luck, Peggy. Broadway tickets raffle. Motor City Theater lovers, I was raffling off 2 tickets to see Love Abounds now in the its second run on Broadway. Transportation to New York City is not included in the drawing. All raffle proceeds will be used to support next season's productions. Keep theater alive. Okay, we've read this. Specs. Just got the specs the lab sent over on this baby. Gotta tell you, really makes me nervous. I mean, call this myself a patriot and all that. Have you seen this? What this thing does? Should we really be putting something like this out on the market? It's a suicide bomber's dream. So this is all relative to the Typhon? Look at all these guys. You guys thought you could read this computer. You guys are so silly. We could just go for the big four, you know? Oh, I actually didn't mean to hit a quick stop.
Access granted.
Oh, and there was nothing new. We wasted a quick stop for nothing. Alright, we'll try this, and then I think I want to re-see if we can get into the computer I messed up on. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. So we just need to get to the other side. Alright, we should be good.
Access granted.
I like not even looking at the time half the time. Okay, the theater tickets. A reminder, annual barbecue, another year sober, is tomorrow, 2 at 30. Your meetup group has a meeting tomorrow. There's still room for 35 more. Details, Circus Park, 2 p.m. Meet on the south side. Alright, nothing terribly groundbreaking there. Yeah, no, I did. This is unlocked. Alright, this was the one I didn't get. Oh, I can try to hack it again. Boom.
Access granted.
Alright, what did we miss out on? Nothing. Except for this, maybe. Typhon production schedules. Hey, Glenn, I know being obsessive about this, but could you send me the production schedules for the Typhon project? Found a way to maximize efficiency. Just need to do some number crunching. Thanks, I appreciate it. Chantel? Alright, I think we're good. Wow, did I actually really lose no health on that one, or is the health regen just that crazy? Okay, I'm gonna resave again, just because I don't want to, just in case something goes terrible here, I don't want to wait 20 seconds and run up like 17 stairs. Ooh, what's this? Ebook. Artificial Muscles from a seminar by Hugh Darrow, Spring 2009. The earliest iterations of artificial musculature technologies were a crude patchwork of pistons, pneumatics, and electrical motors. But these systems have been surpassed by the creation of synthetic proxies that mimic the actual form and function of human muscle tissue. Known as EAP, that's electroactive polymers, these artificial muscles are capable of linear movement of a type and scale ideally suited for cybernetic prosthetic limbs. The muscles of our bodies alter the shape and form when electrical chemical nerve signals flow through them, and EAPs operate in the same way. When an electrical charge passes across the polymer structure, it changes shape. This technology, or the technologies we are developing at Darrow Industries, focus on creating what we call a fully plastic actuator mechanism. In basic terms, we have a three-part structure, a sandwich of gel layers made up of a matrix of dispersed single-walled carbon nanotubes, situated on either side of a ionic-fueled pyroelectrolyte core, known as a Bucky gel. Known as a Bucky gel structure, even. In reference to the carbon fullerene nanotubes, this design's similar arrangement of soft electrodes and electrolyte layers is capable of operating at very low voltages. Right, so that's just like the basis of their artificial muscles. Oh!
Don't lie to me! I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Serif's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Ledger! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So, mia la vieja, we're leaving.
Well, you could leave the hostage, maybe, you know. I think I want to try to at least free the
No, I
hostage.
can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser. I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
You're better than you think. You said you're a vet. If you think taking a charge, you're committed to the tactic that has seen any other solution. Yeah, let's empathize.
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, I've got to exploit my advantage. And as long as I hold on to this lady here, you and the cops will be way too scared to come near me.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop on screen for this.
You got outmaneuvered.
The cops will be looking after civilians too occupied to worry about you, but if something happens to your civilian hostage, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you're accomplished is getting yourself killed. Maybe that. The reason is your hostage is my only priority. It goes double for the police out there, and nobody gives a damn about some coward who hides behind this skirt. Wow.
Nothing else to say.
Alright, let's humble him.
Holding a civilian doesn't get you respect. It barely gets you noticed. The hostage is my only priority, and that goes double for the cops out there. Trust me, nobody gives a damn about some coward who hides behind a skirt.
I'm not a coward, but my back's to the wall here. You know what? We're done talking. The puto who tricked my brother thought he had us beat, but we are so much tougher than he counted on. I'm gonna go find him and anybody else who helped him. And when I do, they're gonna see the Angel of Vengeance in action, baby.
Yeah, let's try to reason with him now.
Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He knew there would be civilians here tonight. He thought of everything. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage, just like he knew the cops would kill you for it.
You're right. Damn! You know, he even asked me once about hostages. I told him I would if I had to. I thought I had to here, but I can't afford to, can I? Go on, get at it.
Yes.
You're free to go. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got played here too, I say.
Fair enough.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, Cameron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Are you still there?
Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet for Rita on it.
What about the hostages? Shouldn't I?
There's nothing you can do, son. So
Oh, I didn't save him? Wait, what happened? I saved that hostage and like the last oh, just Jesse Thorpe or whatever. I thought I saved all the ones I saw. Oh, this will be easy. Here we'll reinforce just in case.
Access granted.
Crisis situation. Josie, as you know, we're in dire straits here. We need to fulfill several larger orders for the alphabet agencies. The Typhon just being the first of them. We depend on these contracts for a significant portion of our revenue, meaning successful on-time production and delivery of these orders is absolutely necessary to maintain our bottom line. Extremely important that we make the necessary precautions to ramp up production in the plant. I'm going to need a detailed overview of this month's production schedule by the end of the day tomorrow. Sorry about the last-minute request, but I'm confident you know the drill. I have faith that if we knuckle down and pull together, we'll knock this one out of the park. David. Alright, wait. What's our mission log? Meet Malik on the roof. My job is done here. Time to meet Malik on the roof. Damn. I don't even know where I missed hostages. To be honest. Alright, what up?
Not quite what you signed up for, is it, Jensen?
Excuse me?
Sneaking into your own factory to hide stuff while the boss holds the cops at bay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Seraph. I just hate it when contracts become more important than people. I thought you did too.
Whoa. Things don't always go according to plan. I did what I could.
I do. But things don't always go according to plan, Malik. I did what I could.
I'm sure you did. You ready to go?
Not quite yet, Malik. Can you wait here?
Yeah, but don't take too long. Boss is expecting you.
Oh god, that
Ready to leave now?
means it matters.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
I remember this game and that like actually mattering, I feel like. So, oh my god, there's so many emails I still have to read. Hopefully there's not an emergency situation I can actually have time to read stuff. I wonder if it's because I took a little too long, cause what's his face? Seraph warned me twice. Oh yeah, there was a guy that like got shot, remember? As I got there? How do I wonder if that was one of the guys I was supposed to be able to save somehow. Cause they're like, oh my god, you killed him. He's like, I didn't mean to. Like, how do I save that guy?
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like, you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Yeah, let's ask about the first attack.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
What do you remember?
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
they were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
What's the motive?
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just time. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Alright, what do we know about them?
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Alright, that's enough.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Okay, we gotta give Typhon to Pritchard. That's the primary objective. Okay. Well, we might have a little bit more time. Maybe we can actually, like, read some of our emails. Alright, I believe if I go up a floor... And then, yeah, it's that thing. Why do I have 2 computers? Security hub? Right, because we are the chief of security. Okay. Forward, minor security concern. Adam, I don't really mean to bug you on this, but I think we've got another suspect on those neurophysine thefts. Caught Denzel Mitchell going over my stack of VersaLife purchase orders. He said he needed to verify the legal address for a contract David wanted him to look over. He have that address on a dozen correspondents already. For a lawyer, you'd think he'd be able to come up with a better defense. His door code is 1364, by the way. Athene previously wrote. First of all, really good to have you back. Things just haven't been the same since the attack. And we're all hoping your return and will restore some sense of equilibrium. That and David really missed you. I know your top priority right now is going to be with him, but if you have a moment, there's something I'd like you to check into as well. Someone's been seeing a neurophysine? Or neurophysine? First I noticed it 3 months ago when we seemed to be rendering cases from the VersaLife far more often than usual. If had Frank run through the lab security tapes, or I had Frank run through the lab security tapes, and that's when he realized someone's been tampering with them. Usually on nights when Will Rossellini was in charge, Frank wanted to research Will's office immediately. They even gave it he even gave me the access code 3716, but I told him to wait. Last thing we need is to start falsely accusing people. You get a chance to speak to Will? He's working in Office 23. So, Office 23 and David. Okay. Well, I guess we can look into it while we go, yeah, let's drop a save. While we go over to Mr. Pritchard. Okay, 3716. What do we got here? Next 3 decades. Where will we be in 2050? There's once a time when we believed the world would become a monolithic nation state, the kind of United States of Earth, brought together under the global aegis of a super governmental body. But now that prediction seems quaint and hackneyed. The reality is that we live in an era where sovereign nations and formal governments of countries are a little more than lines of democratization. Yeah, upon the world's maps. More and more citizens of the world lend their loyalty not to a flag, but to a true transnational entities that still thrive, corporations. We thus foresee a time when people will be citizens of their employer's nation, rather than Chinese, French, Canadian, etc. In this world, what we have thought of as traditional nation complexes, such as America, will fragment in order to find their own equilibrium. So that's like Fallout, right? With like Nuka World and all. And I guess like what they're predicting in here. Oh, this is just unlocked. Oh shit. It's come to my attention, so Frank Pritchard at the bottom here, it's come to my attention that neurophysine has been disappearing from the lab, usually on nights when you're working late. Care to explain this? Will. Exactly you're accusing me of, Frank? Yes, I've taken quantities of neurophysine out of the lab. It's part of my research, but I've also logged every drop used and not placed all the unused samples back in the freezer before leaving. I was not the only one working late those nights. Talk to Brugger, he'll verify it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing anyone, but as Sheriff's security chief, it's my responsibility to stay on top of things. From Brugger. Whatever Megan's research results. Whatever Megan's team was onto with patient X strand is simply amazing. I ran tests 3 times just to be sure, and none of the usual rejection markers are present. After 8 weeks without neurophysing, this is unheard of, Will. Listen, I gotta take off, but you have got to see the results for yourself. Come to my office, room 32. By a chance the door is locked, 9642 will get you in. TB. Athene, recruitment effort, I think we've read that before. Dave says, good morning, everyone. I know most of you are still reeling from what happened. Yeah, we'll read this. Reeling from what happened here several months ago, but the devastating loss of so many good people, of so many of our friends and colleagues, but it's something of which I personally find impossible to grasp. I know we will never be able to replace them, but I swear to you this. We will rebuild. We'll pick up the shattered pieces of our lives and their work and continue to move forward. Together we will be stronger than the bastards who did this, and we will not let them succeed. Right now I'm in a constant communication with the authorities who are investigating the attack. As soon as we hear anything conclusive, I will let you know. In the meantime, Frank and the rest of the security team will be working tirelessly to ensure that this company, that all of you remain safe and secure. If you have any questions, or you simply feel the need to talk, do not hesitate to come to me. My door is always open. David. Oh my god, the guy was in a window, almost scared the shit out of me. Alright, so that was a whole nothing. Who's the other guy? Let's go back. Well, I guess 32. Which is just across from my room, apparently. Wait, is it? Also, who's the other person? David or Denzel Mitchell. Denzel Mitchell, and we need to find 32.
We don't know that for sure.
And if they hadn't been, Phil Taggart wouldn't have gone to Geneva to give that damn speech, and no one would have tried to kill him.
There's no way you could say that for sure.
Let me finish, Will. We had the world's sympathy for a while, but isn't it funny how quickly it turned on us?
We just need to show the world what good human enhancement can do for people.
Okay.
We need to finish what Megan started.
Don't look at me, lady. I'm trying to. Okay, I feel mean stealing our employees' money. Alright, composite study, blah blah blah, final test results. Initial variable testing conditions. Biometric composite 1 was created using the R7 biochip design, which in turn uses the P-dot cluster array originally developed by Darrow Industries. Biomatrix Composite 2 was created using the X1 biochip design, which uses P-dot cluster array developed by M. Read et al. And incorporate the mutagenic chemical composition first revealed in their patient X study. Tissue samples taken from both composites were tested every 7 days for rejection markers routinely associated with the onset of DDS, Darrow deficiency syndrome. Observations. Within 3 weeks of testing, composite 1 exhibited low levels of cytotoxic M and DDY enzymes, commonly associated with the onset of rejection syndrome. Quality of these enzymes increased as expected, with 20 cc of neurophysine being administered in week 5 to break down glial tissue buildup around the biochip cluster. Composite 2, on the other hand, showed no signs of other enzymes appearing within weeks until week 6. At this point, trace levels of CM were detected, but disappeared within subsequent weeks. This leads me to hypothesize that enzymes were actually a byproduct of the formation of a newly extruded neural tissue, compatible with the original matrix forming around the P-dot cluster. Additional tests must be conducted to confirm this. Luckily, David informed me that a new tissue from patient X has become available in recent months. What's this patient X? I'm hacking. Hack. Let me hack. Wait, what? Capture software rating too low. Oh yeah? Shit. How do I upgrade my hacking? Alright, now we got hacking level 2. Oh, we have attempts left, that's why. Okay. Oh my god, that okay, that was tough. Hold on, one more time. Oh, I need hmm. Alright, I'm gonna also do this. Even though I would prefer to use it. I upgraded basically my stealth hack detection. Even though I would like to use it for other cybernetics, hacking is going to be important. Okay. Let's try again. Are you serious? Oh my god. Wait, okay, hold on. This guy's definitely hiding something. Well, I'm gonna use the little Wii U gamepad pen thing. That should help me, right?
Access granted.
Okay. Late night coffee break. Andrea, you gotta tell me, what the hell was that the other night? First of all, I had no clue you were interested. I had no clue you were still in the lab. But I went to put the extra no pause away and caught you reaching into the freezer. Well, needless to say, it was a very pleasant surprise. Thank God Rosalini didn't walk in on us. I guess I'm just full of surprises. And this is just network security stuff. Okay. And now we have to see the skill point. Yeah, sorry. I know he's stealing stuff, but I'm not stealing his money. Tomorrow's Man, the Hugh Darrow story. Turning points. Darrow's father, Sir Martin Darrow, media mogul and founder of Picus Communications, enrolled him in a prestigious Static Cliff School and later in Stowe School. Natural athlete, he was a captain of football, rugby union, and cricket teams, but beyond these sports, he found school to be boring and unchallenging, opted not to roll into college after graduation. His personal interests in designing and building computer-controlled mechanical devices, a crude robot at the age of 10, a makeshift robotics lab at 16, and finally led him to the world's first robotics war competition in 1994. Failed to win, but while discussing design ideas with other robotics experts at the competition, he heard about human motion studies being carried out at Stanford University, aimed at designing better prosthetic devices for amputees. Dyro extended his stay in the U.S. to meet with several biomechanical engineers. How was this? Apparently we've been in here. Whoa, wait, what? Greetings, Sheen Ferret. Nuclear Snake's got an assignment for you. It's come to my attention that someone's been stealing neurophysine around here for quite a while. You noticed that they cost a fortune, so I suspect someone's selling it on the black market. We need to get to the bottom of this and bring it to David before Jensen does. Then up to a little late night detective work. I've got an telecam that's rigged to record while it's inside the lab's freezer. But it'll look strange if I get caught in there placing it. You, on the other hand, you're always full of surprises. You up for it? Late night coffee break. Andrea, you gotta tell me what the hell was that about the other night. First of all, oh, right. So this is Ted. So wait, was she just placing the thing, but then but Ted is the guy who's actually stealing it? The Bell Tower Way. Corporate background brief. Bell Tower Corp provides a maximum spectrum private military solution for security solution for every need. The company was incorporated in 1997, beginning life as a security consultancy and close protection bodyguard agency. Currently with offices in Afghanistan, Bahrain, China, Iraq, Kenya, India, and the United States. Our headquarters in England is a hardened skyscraper with all the capabilities of a military base, situated in the London Sink, an area of reclaimed land close to the River Thames. Other key facilities include a maritime base of the U.S. Gulf Coast and a training facility in Bangalore, India. Bell Tower services are tailored for international clients, including governments, international agencies, and the corporate sector, but it also is registered an active UN contractor. We provide special security and risk management solutions to counter extreme threats, along with exfiltration, K&R, threat neutrality operations, and quick-react symphonic defenses. Gotcha. So that's one of the things I think Pritchard was talking about. Okay, so Berger is looking pretty suspicious. This other guy, however, who was it? This, like, legal dude? He must be on the second floor. Yeah, there's like Denzel something. Oh, I have to sneeze. One sec. Okay, where the heck is this guy's computer anyways? Mika Pine. Diane. That's where Pritchard is.
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah, but who? Who would know we were developing the Typhoon?
The same people who attacked us last time, Roy. I mean, come on. We were testing it when they broke in.
Alright, I'll give you that. So what? You think a foreign government is behind this?
Governments aren't the only ones hiring mercenaries these days. Isolé, Kusanji, Taeyong Medical. Any one of our competitors could be behind this.
The plot thickens. Is there actually people on the first floor? Like, wait, what the hell?
Josie Thorpe. She's the plant manager.
Right, Josie. Yeah, I met her. What happened?
I heard the leader of the terrorists had a gun to her head, but Jensen...
Oh, that was Josie?
Wow, that's amazing. Good thing Jensen was there.
Saved us all another funeral, that's for sure. God knows we've had enough of those.
Well, you know, just doing what I can. It doesn't look like offices. Wait, there is a door though. Oh, it's a bathroom.
No one should ever have to because of a random incident, or indeed lose a dream for a physical limitation. So believes David Sarah, idealist, philanthropist, founder and CEO of Sarah Industries. Pursuing this belief, Mr. Sarah acquired a failing Detroit auto factory in 2007.
Okay, we've actually read that. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to it. Where the heck is this Denzel guy? Here it is. Okay. 1364. Global Politics Review. Chapter 7, Facing the Dragon. China has cast a long shadow since the 2000s. Chinese bloc has seen a steady climb towards superpower status, supplanting the US in the world's economic engine and most sophisticated military force. Market growth in many areas of industry have made the People's Republic of a major player in many fields, notably in the emerging technology of human augmentation. Without the regulations imposed on human trials by other nations, the PRC have been fast-tracking their augmentation research. Many fear that China's actions may grant them a monopoly and thus strengthen their position still further. However, despite its technological advances, China's attitude towards human rights and environment have not progressed, and the rumors of atrocities, both people and plant, are rife. But confirmation of these statements is difficult to obtain, given the PRC's iron grip on their nation's media. Whoa, wait, what the heck? Mercury instant messaging autosave. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. Frenetic pony. We can't let SWAT into that plant. There's too much at stake. I'm calling Jensen in. He's still on medical leave. Markova gave him a clear bill of health last week. How much pressure was she under, huh? I resent that accusation. Resent it all you like, but you hire me to protect your ass. You got away with the surgeries because of that little clause we had in the contract. If something happens to him now, it won't, trust me. It's your call, boss. We saved his life, for God's sake. I don't think he'll be suing us anytime soon. For a lawyer, it's crazy how they can't spell either of them. A little help. Hey, Denny. You got a second? Can you stop by? David's asked me for a draft to a formal letter to TYM declining their oh-so-generous offer. Make sure I get the wording correct. A. And then there's Pritchard's email. I think it's the other guy. Burger or whatever. Alright, let's drop a save. And then we'll go talk to Pritchard and David. Man, I can't believe I can't believe at least so the one guy that got shot, that's the only guy I can think of that didn't save. I can't believe that screwed the whole objective over potentially. Alright, so what has Pritchard got for us? Or, I mean, rather, we have got something for him. We gotta give him Typhon. What up, Pritchard?
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
That's not my fault. Listen, man. I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Pritchard. It's his fault. I don't mean to come off this hostile.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen? I'm sure Sarif is expecting your report.
Perhaps. I think I've read that one before. Where is David Sarif's office, actually? He seems like he's a top desk kind of guy, you know? Like he's like, I want my office at the top floor. Let's see if that's ours. Tim. Yeah, just trying to find everybody's office is the real mystery. Holy shit. Okay, there's no thing in the middle like there is. I can't imagine his stuff is here though.
Yeah.
Offices.
And you believe that? They
Oh, here we go. 20. I need to take the elevator. That makes sense.
I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for Detroit PD to get in.
Oh shit. My bad. Yeah, no, it makes sense that he would have his... Oh.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Who the hell's that?
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Whoa. Gamble. We're doing gamble.
I'm hoping it'll pay off for us later. Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it. I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game.
Yeah.
Run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Crazy. Yeah, maybe someone's offering more.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
This man's suit looks so... it's like a suit that's like in concept, it'd be cool. But, God, it's such... it's so trash in actuality. Do we want to bend the rules for it? You got it, boss.
You got it.
Let's see.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside.
Okay, does he have anything else in here? Nothing fun to read? I do remember reading in here now before. Wait. Meet with Dr. What's his face? And then investigate this suicide I can't click on this. 1 second. Oh my god. There we go. And investigate the dead terrorist. Oh my god, I can't click on this. There we go. Insist who's been working on recovery issue. Sorry. Oh, okay. Meet with. I'm reading. Visit the living clinic. Meet with Dr. Markovic. San Francisco FSC Vera Markovic, the doctor who has been monitoring my recovery. She works at the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic downtown street from Sarah's Plaza. Okay, so I am going to call it here, but next time we're probably going to be heading to the limb clinic and then I guess investigating this body. Which is fascinating. What is this? Why can't I open that? Let me put the Wii U headpan away. Alright, so I guess I can just head out. At least kind of take us to the staircase so I can just walk out the front door, I think? I don't think we're going to the helipad, but either way, we can either turn around and go to the helipad or walk out the front door. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Let's go to our office first. Now, this one's a bit longer than some of my other sets, but that's okay, because I think I did it a little bit earlier. And I will be kind of loading stuff, but this will be more than enough. Who are you?
Damn it. Now I sound like his girlfriend or something.
Tim.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
The quest details about... Yeah. What do you need me to do?
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
What do I get?
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
What's going on? Yeah, hold on. Tell me what's...
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropacine in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropacine? What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
That didn't answer anything. Alright, well, he's getting blackmailed into stealing it. Whatever. Let's help him.
Alright. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Okay. Wow, okay, well, so now I got a couple things to do for next time. Can help out old Tim here. Get old Tim Tam. And we got some other stuff. We'll probably hit the clinic first still. Okay, well, with that being said, let's save over this. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you did, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.